2K Sports of the NBA.
That's a great look at our location tonight. The home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. Hello, basketball fans. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you.
Good story. Hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Butler in at small forward. And manning the middle. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
MP deciding where to go with it. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, how fantastic is Jay Crowder in the pick-and-roll environment. Can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
Butler on the way. Pass to Adebayo. Inside, Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Oladipo outside. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
MP against Oladipo. MP passes to Crowder. And Crowder brings it in.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Oladipo outside. Back to Lowry. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. Over Bridges. And the shot falls short this time. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
Now here's Victor Oladipo, unable to get his last shot to go. MP passes to Crowder. Rebounded by Tucker.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The shot by Lowry, no good. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Here's Oladipo following the basket by Chris Paul. Butler finds Adebayo. To the middle. And there's Oladipo on the assist by Adebayo.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now, here's MP. 23 points for him the last game against the Clippers.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
DeAndre Ayton, incredible size, incredible athleticism, and refuses to go down easy.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
No coverage that time.
Victor Oladipo.
Oladipo's got 5 now.
Well, during his career, Oladipo has been a legit threat from deep. You have got to close and challenge that jumper.
To the paint, and Ayton throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
Passes it to Lowry. Oladipo outside. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Adebayo. Over Ayton. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They lead by 4. Ball outside. Oladipo against MP. To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Now Lowry. 14 points from him the last game against Portland.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Phoenix.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Hero with it. Now defended by MP. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bridges outside. And he drives in, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Here's Vincent. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Dedmon kicks to Butler. Turnaround Jay. That one a little long. Suns lead by 6.
2 minutes.
MP right side. Here's Kaminsky. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now Hero covered by MP. No good. The Suns have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. McGee inside. Here's MP. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Suns lead by 10.
This is as good as it gets for first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Hero. McGee with the block. MP with it. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. 52 seconds left to play in the first. Here's the 3. Robinson pulls it in.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The defender all over.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Saric is checked in for JaVale McGee. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Another miss by MP.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And that one's good by Butler.
Boy, Butler took a pretty good hit there, but has the strength and the coordination to finish it. That's pretty.
The pass to Kaminsky. Butler with the steal. To the middle. Shots good by Dedmon.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Here's Kaminsky. Some solid defense from Butler. And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter. You know, Greg, when you think about Jimmy Butler, it sure seems like he was born to wear a Miami Heat jersey, as he says.
I'm so fortunate to be able to work with and for an organization like this one. And then I got some incredible teammates, like for real. Some really good ones that love coming in to work every day and busting their tail knowing that good things are going to come from it.
And Butler, Greg, in his previous stops, sometimes at odds with teammates or whoever else, but that was not the case in Miami.
Well, he played with Dwayne Wade in Chicago, and Wade, a Heat legend, played matchmaker, telling both sides this is where Jimmy needs to be.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Andrew Shamet is out there with Saric. Then it's MP. Then it's Payne, and it's Kaminsky in at the center, filling out the middle. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers really came to play. He finished with 23 points and a couple of boards as well. That was just the latest chapter in what has been a very good stretch of outings for him. Can't afford to take anything for granted going into tonight.
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
Count that one.
Well, because of his size and length, Dario Saric so comfortable on the interior.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was...
Substitution on the court.
Now, here's MP. Here's Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And slam dunk by Butler.
You can hear the impact that dunk just had on this arena. Butler making his presence felt.
The three from MP. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. The Heat leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And here is Butler. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Vincent. Payne covering. Now Hero. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Suns trail by 5. MP, that's for 2. Rebound by the Heat. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, Hero. He's guarded closely. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And the Suns making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. Butler feeling out a bit. Not going to go that time. Excellent D that time there from McGee. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Phoenix, no good that time either.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Hero from long range. Well, Phoenix shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Payne kicks to MP. to Bridges. Back to MP. 1 second left. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Kaminsky.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for Miami. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Back to the action after this word. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Adebayo in at the 5. Oladipo, the pass to Tucker. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
MP kicks to Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Kept alive. Ayton. On the wing, MP. Inside. Here's Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Passes to Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. The kick out to Oladipo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Ray, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
Shooting for Miami.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Boy, guys, you're starting to see Victor Oladipo put it all together, aren't you? From role player early on to legit star now. Wow.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been a one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Bridges. The dish to Crowder. MP against Oladipo. In the corner, it's Bridges. Here's Crowder. Drops in the layup for 2. Crowder's got 8 points.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal. Bridges so willing to give it up to an open guy.
Bounce pass from Lowry. And here's Tucker. He's covered by 8. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Over MP. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Sharge checked in for Phoenix. Andrew Shamet comes in for Chris Paul. And Miami with a change here, too. Robinson's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Rebound by the Heat.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lowry against MP. Down low. Here's Sharge. Shamet on the wing. MP outside. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Boy, give Sharge a lot of credit. He attracted the defender's attention because he looked determined to score it.
Cameron Payne's checked in for Phoenix. Heroes checked in for the Heat. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Now, here's MP. He's covered by Hero. MP dishes to Sharge. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, because of his size and skill combination, Dario Saric in pick and roll is so dangerous.
Hero finds Lowry. Sinks the triple.
Kyle Lowry.
Lowry's got 18 points.
Field goal.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Tipped away and stolen by Butler. Robinson down low. He's against Crowder. Robinson misses. MP passes to Ayton. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Adebayo. Back to Ayton. And Adebayo sends it back.
Man, a menace defensively. Adebayo with the SWAT. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for 8. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Miami. Vincent comes in for Kyle Lowry. Vincent, his first attempt of the game, finds the target. Vincent's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Yeah.
Number 16.
Wow.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Pass to Dedmon. Here's Hero. Payne covering. 5 on the clock. Hero kicks to Robinson. No good with the triple. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
The Suns have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And so Kaminsky nails both of them.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Now, Hero, covered by MP. Hero, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. There's the drive. Payne passes to MP. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually crucial element to any comeback. Butler on the wing. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Dedmon kicks to Butler.
Well, that's the craftiness that Jimmy Butler brings to the game. He catches the defender slightly out of position.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing it. The Heat leading by 6. We've got Kaminsky. Mikal Bridges out there with Smith. Then it's MP. And it's Paul in at the 1. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Offensive rebound. And Dedmon throws it down.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Brink. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
First team foul. At the line for your Suns, number 16, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Inside, takes the 13-footer, Dedmon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his third personal foul.
The first one falls.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And so he hits both. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Oladipo. Paul dishes to MP. To the paint. It's stolen by Oladipo. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. The Heat making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. And so here is Miami. 9-point game. Snatched up. Dedmon laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And here's MP for 3. Rebounded by Tucker.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Lowry passes to Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Suns trail by 13. Here's MP. And the layup is good.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Oladipo outside. And the pass to Hero. Hits the three-point bomb. Hero's got the lead up to 14 now for Miami.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Pass to Paul. Suns moving the ball around. A 3 from MP. Miami grabs the miss.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Passes it to Oladipo. Back to Lowry. The feed to Tucker. It's deflected. MP against Oladipo. Up and lays it in.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
And it's Oladipo that time on the assist by Lowry. And the Heat lead by 16.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
To the middle. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Phoenix calls timeout. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
DeAndre Ayton comes in for Kaminsky, and it's Crowder in for Smith. And Miami also making a switch. Adebayo is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. MP, that's for 2. And it's Miami with the rebound. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. And that will conclude this long 7-game road trip.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Stolen by Tucker. A wide open look here for Oladipo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists in the game. Bridges dishes to MP. Back to Bridges. To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Outside Lowry. And again, Miami with the triple.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
For Phoenix, they've gone just 33% for the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Oladipo with the block.
Well, how about the athleticism of Victor Oladipo twice on the bite?
That one drops for him. 25 points for Kyle Lowry.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
MP kicks to Bridges. MP passes to Ayton. Will it go? Can't hit that one. Nice D from Oladipo. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hero. Here's Adebayo. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Lowry passes to Oladipo. Back to Lowry. Oladipo outside. The pass to Adebayo. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 6 assists here tonight. The Suns have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lowry. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And he gets the bucket.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. And what a huge standout performance it was.
For Victor Oladipo.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. Down low, here's Lowry. Count that bucket.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And Ayton throws it down.
Guys, I like how assertive DeAndre Ayton is looking right now. This is allowing him to stay hot out there.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lowry against Paul. Lowry kicks to Hero. Just 5 on the clock. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Takes a 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And a wide open look for MP. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.